Good afternoon, everyone. I'm NuAria. I'm a postdoctoral research scholar at ASU. I also co-founded a company, NuAria. So we make carbon removal from air affordable. So we all know that the problem is climate change, and there has been an increasing trend in global CO2 emissions, and we have been pretty slow in adopting renewable energy. So even if we switch to renewables overnight, we still have to pull out millions of tons of CO2, which we have released throughout the course of human history. Uh, it's also especially difficult to decarbonize many industrial sectors like aviation and cement. So our solution is a low-cost, efficient way to capture carbon dioxide from the atmosphere using direct capture technology. And this technology is scalable. It can be deployed anywhere in the world, and it can help industrial sectors like aviation and cement hit their net zero goals. So I'm the entrepreneur lead and co-founder, and this idea was spun out from my thesis during my PhD. Matthew Green was my PhD advisor, and he's the director for the Center for Negative Carbon Emissions at ASU. Bill Brand is our business advisor, and he's also the director at the Strategic Integration at ASU Lightworks. So our technology, as I said again, is a low-cost data capture solution, and this consists of a cylindrical module that houses our sorbent. It also has an inlet fan which feeds air into our sorbent. So the sorbent is the thing which actually captures the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, and this is the heart of our technology. And this comprises of a wound sorbent, which has inorganic salts in it. And if you look at the electron microscopy images on the right, you can see it has unique morphologies that allow it to capture carbon dioxide from the air effectively. So our secret sauce is that we are low cost because we make our materials from everyday, easily available materials that also last for a really long time. Our materials are thermally very stable and chemically stable too. The 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 sorbent module is also modular. So that means we can scale up our technology quite quickly. So you guys all know that the US market size for this is quite large, and we hope to penetrate a significant share of this US market. And this is based on the recent IRA bill, which is set at $180 per ton in the US. So our value proposition is that we help companies reduce their carbon footprint using affordable data capture solution. So we, staying true to this, we want to first enter the carbon utilization market, where we take our captured CO2 and we would sell it to companies like Air Company and carbon upcycling that make sustainable aviation fuel and supplementary cementitious materials. And we want to use the revenue we generate from that and slowly enter the carbon credit market in the future. So our roadmap is quite ambitious, and we want to be at by 2026, we want to be at 5,000 tons per year of CO2 capture. And moving on to the financials, the current cost of carbon is quite high, especially for data capture. This from Stripe carbon removal entry, it's at least $640 per ton. And we want to start selling our CO2 at $500 per ton. And as we increase our installed capacity, we want to bring down the cost of capture to $220 per ton of CO2 by 2030. So we will generate a lot of jobs locally and attract clean energy investments back in Arizona, where we are at. And from our revenue stream, we would generate revenue yearly from the sales of CO2, and we hope to invest that back into the company to scale up our installed capacity further. So we are working on 3 patents right now, and we are in talks with companies like Carbon Economy and company to sell them CO2 at some point. And we are a very new company. We just formed back in September 2023, and this idea was spun out from a NASA project. And in December, we won the phase 1 of the DOE DAC prize. And I also received the ASU SEC Entrepreneur Fellowship that supports my entrepreneurial efforts for 2 years. We also received a Siemens startup grant that offers us free software licenses. And we want to go into the phase 2 of the DAC prize. And in the future, we are looking into SBI CTR opportunities for non-dilutive funding and venture capital investments to scale up this technology a bit further. So with companies and governments investing in pushing for net zero goals, the time is now to invest in direct capture technologies. And we hope that everyone can work with us to help scale up this technology. Thank you.